Welcome to the Sadie Show.
Welcome back to the Sadie Show. As always,
Chedda G, the Beatman, baby.
Today we are not going to keep on
Pressing on the vegan thing. We want to change the topic up a little bit and talk about things that happen when you reach into higher consciousness.
Yes.
There's a lot of things.
When you get in tune with them chakras.
But start off, one of the important things that when you reach into higher consciousness is expecting the people around you to reach into higher consciousness too. I'm gonna let you know it's not gonna happen like that. You're gonna wanna wake the people up around you and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna make them see the world how you start to see the world and actually like open their eyes on things, but it's not gonna happen like that, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna really waste your energy trying to bring everybody with you. One thing I learned is if they was meant to get the calling, they would have got it. You know what I'm saying? Once you start leading by example, whoever follows, if they don't follow, then the message ain't for them. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta take it for what it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still hang around them, be around them, but if it's something that's like it's bringing your energy down and taking you away from what you know is right, then you just gonna have to cut them off, bro. As simple as that.
It is. A lot of people are not going to understand what's going on with you. And it's okay to leave people behind. Even if it's family, you might just have to leave them behind.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, maybe in the next life or sooner or later, they get the message.
Next life. Damn.
Some people just ain't gonna get it in this life, obviously.
Yeah.
Some people are just too comfortable with what their lifestyle has been for like so many years that they're not really gonna change. But I feel like people that know something's not right, know that something is off, that they'll have a better chance at learning and gaining that knowledge information.
And just having an open mind, you know what I'm saying? Like people, like so many people is like, no matter what you tell them, even it's some people, even if they know it's true what you tell them, they still don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to not know, and you don't want to change. But like if you know and you still don't want to change, like that's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who knows something, you know what I'm saying? And of course everybody's not gonna change like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't changed like that, so I don't expect nobody else to change like that, but you know what I'm saying? Everything in moderation. But if you see a person who just, no matter how much you try to put them on like this, whatever, and they know it and they just don't want to change, bro, don't hang around nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the type of person you want to be around. Because no matter what, they always gonna be stuck in their ways. And their ways might linger on and it hurt you in the long run and you keep hanging around this person or being around this person or wasting your energy with this person.
But most people aren't going to change even after they know what's going on because it feels comfortable for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're content in acting like oblivious to what's going on around the world.
For real.
And you just have to know some some things just don't make sense. And you have to dig deeper for yourself though. Like you should do your own research. Don't just believe like what everybody else is saying. Cause when my brother was trying to tell me stuff, I was like, nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
Everybody thought I was crazy with her. And then now look at her, you know what I'm saying? She got chakras and all type of things going on. So everything, that's why I say some people move at their own time. Which it really didn't take her long. Like once I then started saying things, she already had an open mind and she just went her route and got deeper on her level of what she wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here for a different purpose, so y'all gotta stop thinking that we all here for the same purpose. We not. You know what I'm saying? We all here for our soul to grow. You know what I'm saying? And whatever is needed in this lifetime for every individual self, you will go through it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I feel like the ones who don't get it and the ones who can't reach into like a peaceful state or something like that, I don't want to say like they here to suffer or nothing like that, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they just here to be an example of who not to be and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? It's bad to say that somebody only purpose here is to be an example of what not to do, but you gotta realize like, some people, man, just, you know that the life they living is only gonna end bad for them. You know what I'm saying? So you know in your mind that's a person you not wanna be like. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna be a rapist. You know what I'm saying? A child molester, or these people who walk around with these demonic spirits. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't wanna do that. So you gotta know, I feel like, I don't know what their soul is here to learn by doing that, but I just don't, I ain't clicking with that, but hey.
I mean,
It's not my
I sort of
path.
feel like you said, like the soul and reincarnation and things like that. Because I feel like it has a lot to do with karma and how the soul's gonna lead you to what you need to go through. And because we are all just like reincarnated souls, we're all just the same souls being put in different bodies.
This and this right now is
In
for
depth.
people who really, high.
It's not
Some
gonna make
people
sense.
just hit that exit button like, damn,
I don't know.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about that though. You know, it's like how I say, and you can research this too, reincarnation. You don't have to believe it. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You can just feel like you here to help the world, or you here to, you know what I'm saying, give your gift to the world. Whatever, really don't matter what you believe as long as you being a righteous person. But in saying that, you know what I'm saying, some things, it's kind of like, it could be evidence of reincarnation, like some fears you have, you don't know where you got those fears from. Some gifts you have, you don't know where you had them gifts from. It's like natural gifts. It's like things that, you know what I'm saying, that you like and you don't know why you like it. You know what I'm saying? I even had a dude, whatever, who said that he kind of remembered something, but he can't remember it because like, it was like a flash before this life, you know what I'm saying? Well, I had an open mind, so when he told me about it, I ain't say like, damn, you know what I'm saying, he crazy or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking like, he wouldn't have no reason to lie to me about that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't believe in that, it's cool if you don't believe in that. If you just believe in like, it's this one life, you know what I'm saying? Even if you do believe that it's one life, then why would you not want to reach into the higher consciousness to be, you know what I'm saying, on a deeper level while you're here? Don't be conditioned, or don't be stagnant like the rest of the world, man. Like the world is like, it's like Planet Zombies here, man. Everybody's just
On the same path.
following everybody else. Nobody being themselves no more. So you gotta find out who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Find out who you are. Reach into the higher consciousness that's gonna put you where you need to go. Only you know what you want out of your life, but what you need out of your life is way more important than what you want out of life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna put you at a state of peace if you're doing what you know or believe that you were put here to do, or what your soul was put here to accomplish in this lifetime. Now, go ahead. I feel like I'm taking over the chamber.
But every time I think of something, I go blank and I just stare at the trees. But what I will say is, like, for example, not to disrespect anyone who's still religious, this keyword still, but there's a difference between spiritual and religious, because people try to mix those two up, and it's really not the same thing, because I feel like with religion, it divides you, and that's what most people are trapped into when it comes to higher consciousness. Like, to trap yourself in having to believe in this thing, this Bible, the Quran, or whatever you want to believe into, it's stopping you, it's separating you from understanding other religions. And that's sometimes, but like most of the time, because I know some Christians, not to point y'all out, but it's a lot of Christians who I'll talk to them and they just do not understand what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, and why I don't believe in certain things. And it's not all that different. It's just,
it's all the same thing. They just
pick apart what doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And get into astrology, because that's what really is, Earth. What we really should be learning about, and that has a lot to do with our daily lives.
And about how our bodies react to, things, and how our bodies react to food, and all the things that we intake. And all of these things you have to take in part. You can't just think that. I put it this way. You can't let somebody give you a blueprint of who you should be in this world, because we're all here for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that the ancestors or people who before us did not instill of things that's important. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things are important, but you still have to realize that in this journey, you doing something that has for you to grow. You know what I'm saying? You can't follow behind everything. That may not be your path. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say this, when it comes to religion or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people just use it as a scapegoat to make it seem like they a righteous person or whatever, and then there's some people who actually are into religion who it does make them a better person. You know what I'm saying? It gives them guidelines of what and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I done seen people who used to be, you know what I'm saying, basically like just bad off, and then they got into religion and changed their lives. So when it comes to things like that, and now they're a positive person, it's all good. But if you just using it as a excuse, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I hear a lot of people always say when they do something wrong, oh, God knows what my heart is, bro. Your heart is gonna be whatever you're doing. Like, you can't. I used to say that a long time ago. Like, if I do something.
Yeah, cause me personally, I ain't even been in church since, I don't know. I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to church to actually like go. I mean, I've been at like some funerals or to go eat, but not to like actually for a service in a while. He used to always carry around a little pocket Bible and was reading like the Bible back, front, side to side. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't reading the Bible. I was saying that too. Like, I know my heart is like, just didn't care, because I'm like, this is kind of like too much. I really prayed. I'm just like, I gotta do all this to like on the right path. Like, I have to praise someone or things like that. And for me, instead of saying like God and stuff like that, because I don't think there's anything wrong with people believing in God. It's just as long as you believe in yourself. But when I speak to like God, I don't refer to him as a man. Because if I'm a say God, it's gonna be a woman. But I'll say like divine mother, higher consciousness, higher source of power, like. But at the end of the day, it's just you. Like when people say it's the God in me, it really is in you. Like you activate your God inside of you by reaching your higher consciousness.
And all it is a source of intelligence, what people gotta really realize. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a source of intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Like what we have done is everybody's trying to make God be something of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like a man would say, oh, it's a big man, or a woman, you know what I'm saying, would say it's a woman, whatever. But what we have to realize is, I don't think with that, it's no gender. That's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? How somebody else feels about it is not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just intelligence. You know what I'm saying? And we put here to activate that intelligence within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether we're male or female. Because one thing about it, the soul has no gender. This body does. That's what we need to realize. You know what I'm saying? The soul doesn't have a gender, but the body has a gender. You know what I'm saying? You're taught how to, if you're a man, you're taught how to be a man, taught to do this, do that. If you're a woman, you're taught to be a woman, do this, do that, whatever. But all that is irrelevant when it comes to connecting to your true self, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You have to connect both the feminine and masculine energy.
Yeah, we're talking. And some people, men who so masculine, they haven't, you know what I'm saying, they can't tap into, you know what I'm saying, the balance. And women who's too feminine, they can't tap into the balance. So it's like throwing them off, really. You know what I'm saying? It's all in just tapping into your intelligence and then living in your intelligence. That's how you see it and realize it. You know what I'm saying? God to me is the source of all, you know? And that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? And for religion, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's making you a better person. But if you've been following me for years and you still the same person and you're not actually taking heed into the things, I mean, can't nobody say that, I just jumped to spirituality and I didn't try religions, right? I was in prison for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing nobody can tell me like, oh, he never was. Yes, I was, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to do all that. So I'm telling you from experience, like, I feel like I really found God when I put down religion. You know what I'm saying? Because I started to get knowledge of myself. You know what I'm saying? I realized that even in the book it says made in the image. So you gotta take heed to that and say, okay, well, the hand that I'm looking for to control my life is me. You know what I'm saying? You here to be a creator of your universe. Your universe is your universe around you. Yeah, of course, there's a creator that created all the source of intelligence, but that creator gave you the power to create your world. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all need to start taking responsibility. The only thing I don't like about some religions is how y'all pray about, no, not even that, they close minds to others too, but they pray to somebody all day, but they not taking no steps or effort to do anything. God helps those who help themselves. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your foot forward and start actually taking accountability and responsibility for your life, bro. That's what I gotta say about higher consciousness. I feel like we went all the way left when we was with the video plan to talk about, but
no, that's the same thing to do with it.
Yeah, higher consciousness,
but basically it's like removing all of what you know and learning something else.
Mm-hmm.
Like learning to unlearn what you know.
Yeah.
Because when you find out about, not just about, you know, religions and anything like that, but just the world around you, you will go into a moment of like, wow.
Yeah, and you see how many people just brainwash and not really
understand the meaning of what half of is going on. And
you're not gonna have the same confidence even if you get into higher consciousness. You're not gonna have the same confidence as somebody else. Like she just said, when she thinks of God, you know what I'm saying? To her, it would be divine mother or whatever. You might be somebody who's a man who is in a higher consciousness and he feels that God is a man and just like what she's saying. But everybody, that's why I say everybody's on their own path. You do what works for you, but have knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying?
If I was gonna say God.
Oh, if you was gonna say God.
But I just say higher source, higher power.
Yeah, higher source, higher power. That's how I am too, you know what I'm saying? I don't really put no emphasis, say it's man or woman. I feel like that only matters here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That only matters here. I feel like for the source it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it just matters here. And this world has a way of making it matter most here that you don't tap into the balance of masculine and feminine. It just makes you focus on what you should focus on, the person you incarnated to, because that's what your soul needs. If you're a man, be a man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman, be a woman, but know yourself. You know what I'm saying? And know your creator. And know your creator is working through you to accomplish what you need to accomplish in this lifetime. And it can't do that if you falling behind somebody else, you brainwashing yourself, or you just not trying to better yourself. That's not God. You know what I'm saying? God wouldn't treat himself like that. So.
Yeah. And take care of your body, 'cause that's the most important thing. Because if you don't care about your body, you just don't care about yourself, period.
the body is
that's the one thing you put behind.
So this is your real home. This is your real home for your soul right now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't taking care of that. The body's a temple, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of that. That's really on the top 3 for you to do, man. If you ain't taking care of your body, you just, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna feel God working within you if you ain't taking care of your body, you know what I'm saying? Because
health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Everything equals back to your health, you know what I'm saying? Plus your mind. You gotta balance all 3, mind, body, and spirit. You know what I'm saying? All 3 have to be aligned, all 3 have to be working together to accomplish what you need to accomplish here, man. You just gotta stay focused. It's easy to lose your focus in this world, so if you gotta isolate yourself, do what you gotta do and get yourself together, man.
I always recommend doing like at least, I'll say like 2 weeks off of social media, or just, you know, not really interacting with
In the world.
social media and things like that. And just tap into you. And it works a lot. It gets you away from some things. And sometimes after I go, like I've been like off social media for 30 days or more. And when I get back, I'm like, why did I even come back? And I just want to log out again. But you really have to get to in tune with yourself, know yourself, and take some breaks if you have to. Isolate yourself, remove yourself from anything that's not serving you. That's the first step of reaching your higher consciousness, is removing anything, and I mean anything that is not serving you.
Everything, mama.
Because that will definitely help you. And we will get more into this.
Yes.
Because I definitely want to get y'all on the path of understanding chakras and things. Because that is another way to
Balance yourself out,
higher
yeah.
consciousness. I have some really cool stuff I'd like to show you guys. And I know tapestry, sun, the mandala over it, see the little moon, if you just get out the way.
Cheap.
A lot of people have this in their background, don't know what it means. I
Yeah.
have no idea what the mandala means. And I'm here to tell you, it means circle in Sanskrit. And it represents the meaning of life, and that we are all connected. So, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Stay tuned for some more videos like this.
Yes. Coming soon, part 2.
Yeah, and we're gonna be talking about karma. I have a lot to say about that. So, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you guys very soon.
Peace out.
Bye. Oh wait, I didn't want to do some.
Oh, yeah.
You did it too?
Yeah.
So you gonna go back to